In this session, we'll go through some additional features of the Mirah Feedback Report, including the CAMS and Peabody measures, supplemental measures, full detail, and a youth report. Once again, starting from the dashboard, we'll select our client. I'll click Report, and the feedback report comes up. This is the report for the CAMS. Each of these gray dots represents a time that the client has completed this measure. Scrolling down, we get to the trend lines. This graph is a great visual tool to see what has worsened or improved over time, along with any recent life events that the client has endorsed. To the left, you'll see that the reference norm is set to general population. If you want to compare this to outpatient or inpatient, you can select one of those, and you'll see it'll give you a different clinical presentation. Supplemental measures are next, and you'll see a similar graph with the trend line and any recent life events. Again, each of these dots represents a time that the client has completed this measure. As I previously mentioned, everything in the feedback report is clickable, so I can click on one of these data points to get more information. At the bottom of the report is full detail. Click Show. Now you can see all the data from this report in text format. If you would like to add any of this text to any documentation, such as your charts, you can click Copy Text, and you're ready to paste this into your files. Now let's toggle from text to HTML in this corner. Now you'll see all of the responses to all the measures that were sent for this session. You'll notice the red, yellow, and green scale that's next to each response. This full detail section, when it's in the HTML format, is a great feature to quickly scan responses before a session and see what stands out. Now let's check out a youth report. In the search client box, I'm going to type the name Tyler Blue and click on their report. The big difference that I want to highlight between a youth and an adult feedback report is that for youth reports, you'll also see responses from a parent or caregiver. For example, this client receives the Peabody Treatment Progress Battery. To the left, you'll see the initials CGVR. These are responses that the caregiver submitted. When the initials aren't present, those were submitted by the client. There are a number of other measures that could be added that would have similar language, and you'd be able to determine which responses came from the client and which were from the caregiver. We've now completed a brief overview of how to view client feedback reports. Thanks for watching.